Well, hello there guys, Medieval Squirrel here with part 11 of my Clan Skyre Let's Play for Mortal Empires. And we're going to pick things up where we left them last time. We have got Sartosa. We now have this entire bay round here, but that is not what we're going to be content with. We currently have both Ikit Claw and Lord Skrolk, who apparently has no name for whatever reason. To come this way towards the western border princes regions with the aim of taking them, and also with the aim of at least one of those armies heading towards Grunty Mingle and just sort of setting up some under empires over there. Saps the enemy and it builds us up a bit as well. We also have lots of buildings over here towards Skavenblight that we need to be upgrading and looking towards. Obviously we want to be building up towards the Plague Abbey over here for all those extra Plague Priests, etc. We've also got Tretch Craventail over here in Magritta. He is currently raiding just to give us the extra food that we so desperately require. And let's having a little look at Tabaro. Let's just give you the Rattling Warrens. We don't really need to put too much in you in terms of walls or anything. And there's no point giving you Arcane Generators at the moment. Mainly because we're still raiding you, you're not really making us any money. Okay, that's all good over there. Gonna skip that for a second and end the turn. One of the main things we need to be looking at today is we need to be looking at our end game goal. Now obviously I could just go through and have another let's go for a long campaign victory condition or another short one, but let's face it, you guys have seen that before and probably a little bit basic. Now obviously we want to take the short campaign victory as well. We want to be holding certain regions and we want to be destroying certain factions. So for instance we're definitely going to be heading up towards Bretonia just because it's on the coast and it does as well. And we're probably going to go and take the Hell Pit at some point as well. But I would like to know your guys' ideas or anything you'd like to see as sort of a victory condition for us. Would you like us to head over towards Lustria and take that back and, you know, win the war against the Lizardmen? Would you like us to go down into Araby and the Southlands and take on the Tomb Kings? Or do you want us to go up against the Empire, which is something that most of the other Skaven are a little bit too far away to do? So obviously let me know your thoughts on that. Comment down below or send me a message. And, you know, the ones with the most votes, or any at all, will be the ones that we go for, and that will be the campaign victory objective, obviously alongside the short campaign victory. Okay, imminent rebellion in Estalia, good, that is what we want. Build Barley. Well, it's not really anything special, is it? So we don't really... it was doing 3, but we don't really need to be doing that. If we go into Magritta, no, we don't want to go in because we want the rebellion. If we do that, what have we got access to? Oh, they're very expensive, aren't they? Probably not those. Let's raid again then, and then we'll head over this way towards Skavenblight and we'll do some recruiting over there. Over here we shall start running up this way, and for you, Lord Skrolk, we'll just jump you over to Myrmidons and we'll take that off of them. And yeah, upgrade that to a nest nursery and end the turn. Just going to build up a little bit over here, get ourselves ready for another big scrap. Is after all what the Skaven are into. I'm definitely edging more towards the Empire because I'm edging more towards the High Elves than that for my Kemler campaign. Definitely want to see an Undead Ulthuan. So probably more towards the Empire for this one, or maybe head even further to the west, maybe head over to here, because that's not where we're going to be going in either Kemler or the Kroq-Gar campaign that we've got that is currently eating up all of over there, over in the mountains. Okay, we have our rebellion in Estalia, lovely jubbly. Ikit Claw's got Taskmaster, plus 3% movement range, plus 3% line of sight, all for the campaign map. And
I'll ignore that.
yeah, we should be able to take that out, probably with an auto-resolve.
Sneak attack.
Yeah,
Get going.
done it, Pyrrhic victory, but it doesn't matter, we're going to take the food.
Yes, yes.
And then we're going to move Tretch this way towards Skavenblight.
No,
And what have you got? Let's go for Root Marcher. Okie dokie then. Let's go and take my middens. The quicker we get that building, the better. Yeah, put it in at level 3. Then we can start putting some proper defences in. We'll go for the covert choke points. Then obviously we want a little bit of money. But we're going to head first for public order and corruption with the Taskmaster's platform and just upgrade the Slave Wharf as well. And with Ikit we shall head to there and we'll be able to see what's at Zavarak. And I think the Bloody Hands are actually doing rather badly. Must be, they are rather spread out. Let's just go and have a look. Bretonians, no. Ooh, Bloody Hands. They have six settlements, 2 of them up here.
Green profit.
Right. Oh, well, that's going all over the place. So they're over here somewhere, probably around there-ish. Yep, that's fine. We can harass them that way. Tretch, you're going to have to go over there a bit quicker. And we'll merge those units. We don't really need to be paying for them if we don't have to. Unassigned skill points. Shinla, you are currently not in the army, are you? So we're going to go for steel technology. You're over here. So let's carry on moving up this way. Past Blue Vipers, who I'm going to assume they don't like us, and we'll end the turn. Not a lot of people like us, so I think that is the curse of being the Skaven, just nobody likes you. Oh, Alariel, let's have a look. You have declared war on me as well. Looks like we're going to be heading to Ulthuan at some point, regardless of my feelings upon it. Mainly because Ulthuan is almost entirely at war with me now. You want a defensive alliance? Yep. Anything that will back me up a bit. Because the amount of enemies I've got is probably bringing my strength rank down. Okay, we've got that disloyal lord back. Brayherd's come. They're not quite close enough to us to be worth a bother. And major age of discovery. All major port owners have become known to each other via diplomacy. We are going to go into Zavorak. I can't, no. There's no point. We shall... Let's loot and occupy. It doesn't give us quite as much money, but it does go towards building that up. Let's put in some walls. Obviously we require that. Don't want the public order one, and we don't want the barracks. We just want to be building up anything for money. We now have the Western Border Princes, lovely jubbly, and we can throw in exploitative planning. We'll go for money with the underdocks. And settlement upgrade at Tabaro. That can go up to a Warrens, but we're not going to do that actually, thinking about it, because we need to get Tretch's army a little bit better off. So we're going to give him 1 cannon and 2 catapults, and then we're going to start giving him some of the Jezzails and Rattling gun teams. So we'll get rid of those Skaven slaves. And give him another Rattling gun team. We'll get rid of those slaves as well, don't really need them. And the Clan Vulcan tail slashers. Sorry, my reading ability has gone way down today, I do apologise. That's going to take him a couple of turns, but after that it won't really matter what we put in the army with him. Ikit up to level 22. And I do believe we were heading down this way, and let's go for magical reserves. One thing we haven't ever got enough of is Magicka, or Winds of Magic rather. And for Rodney, let's head towards shall we try increase mobility? One thing we definitely want all of the time is extra ability to move. One thing we have over everyone else is running away. Right. Let's get a crack-a-lackin'. Might want to make some friends over here. Let's face it, all of Wolf 1 hates us, so we may as well try and make friends with their enemies. And we'll start looking into expanding the Under Empire again, probably at Nagaroth. Or Nagarond, rather. Oh, hello Noctilus. Military access. Why, yes, you may. Not that there's any reason to do it, but, you know, we'll keep you sweet. You're pretty much our only friend in the world, so we may as well. Okay, ambush success chance is +5. We now have eyes everywhere. Oh, Grungzint. Okay, let's go for food. If we keep getting food from here, we won't need to worry about anything else. Money isn't really an issue. Tretch, let's go for... we've got Rattling gunners now. we want you to be able to get stuck in a bit, don't we? So let's go for some storm vermin. And then we'll probably back you up with some normal clan rats. Possibly, we'll have to wait and see. Ruby. Ruby. Let's go for Arcane Conduit. You have finally arrived. Lovely. Right, Ikit, you are going to need to come as fast as you can down to here, and we'll take you and we'll shove you up that way, and you can have some normal slaves, 2 lots of those, just to give you a little bit of backup. And yes, we will go for Spread Rot and Decay, which first needs Distill Poisons, Weapon Strength plus 10% for Plague Monks, and we're heading towards adds extra Plague Monk unit to the army spawned from the Vermintide Undercity building, and Skaven Corruption in adjacent provinces plus 1, which would be nice. Well, the Under Empire is beginning to expand. We've got a little bit up here, we've got a little bit over here, and we also have some down here. Have I built anything in here? We have! Oh, right, okay. And then you are still moving north. I want you to get all the way up to here, please. Just doing a little bit of an explore for us. And how long until you are recruited? About 5 turns. That's not great, but you know, I guess it takes time to make a decent force. Lothern, we're going to skip past your turn because we don't really want to know what our enemies are doing just yet. Not really consequential. Avalon is a little bit on the weak side. I take it they've just had some sort of a defeat.
No time. Experiments to do.
Okay. They want a military alliance and they're going to pay me for it. Hell yes, it doesn't really matter who we go to war with, we'll kick them. Quite happy to go to war with anyone. Pretty sure our Jezzails and Rattling Gunners can do it. Okay, Cult of Sotek has performed the Rite of Primeval Glory. That doesn't really do anything to me. They're too far away, even if they were my enemies. Still 4 more turns on Tretch, although we're probably going to queue up a couple more in a minute. Just wait and see. We are going to jump Ikit over to Gronti Mingle, because we want to be going in there as well. And Zavorak has the ability to go fortified entries, and we shall go for Asoya, and yeah, we may as well just go for a rubbish pit. Doesn't overly matter, and then we'll run this army up as well and put them into Zavarak. Can't recruit anything at the moment, haven't got enough money, but they look like they are beginning to get ready to come after us, which means after we have sorted out Gronti Mingle, we're going to have to jump back over and run up with Ikit and see what we can do about those armies. With reinforcements from Skrolk, we should be able to pull them out of those towns and maybe take the eastern border princes. Or we might just, set up more Under Empire. Not quite sure how I want to do it just yet. Okie dokie, doesn't matter about Lowenleonker, sorry. Let's carry on running up here, please, shouldn't it? And then we'll head back to where the real fun is. Starting off with Tretch. You seem to have leveled up, my little assassin. And we shall go for Survivalist. And we're not going to waste any more money on you. No. And instead we are going to head into Grunty Mingle. Now, they think this is a reasonably even fight. I would like to prove them wrong, so I'm going to save in case of a crash. And then we're going to give them some good old Jezzail fire and
Which kill device to use?
artillery. Okie dokie, 23 is fine by me. Let's take a little look and move ourselves over here just a little bit because we don't want to get hit by those. And we'll move the clan rats to the front because obviously we don't care too much about those getting hit. Move all of those over and we'll move that over as well. And all of those can fire at that fort tower. Clan rats will pull up over there. Just group up those guys. And pull those off. And then we'll just pull those guys over there, and you can go for ballistics calibration. Fast forward just a little bit. Jezzails are starting to add in some of their shots. And that tower is pretty much, yeah, is down. Right, catapults onto that section of fort wall. And if we pull round to there, should be fine. We'll go ballistics calibrate. Wow, we'll bring him over. Obviously, we now want that fort wall gone. And we'll pull up these guys just behind so that we can move in with them in a minute, get them a bit closer to the wall. Fast forward again. Look at that. It is swung rather massively in my favour for pretty much no reason at all. Although in fairness it should always have been on our side. I mean, look at that. Look at all that death. Right, well there is now a breach in the wall. So you may now fire at will. Although something tells me you'll fire at all those orcs instead. And ballistics calibration. Haven't even had to use Winds of Magic just yet. Oh, you're not going to shoot at those archer boys? And they're almost gone. Yeah, almost gone. We'll start shooting on those savage orc peoples now. No, we'll just Okay, move round. Pull back. No, I don't want you under missile fire. I don't really understand what it is that you're doing. Are we far enough back now? We do appear to be. Now, without moving forward, if you please. Pull back a smidge, and we'll go fire at will. And then we shall ballistics calibration again. Okay, not an awful lot is happening. They don't seem to be able to hit, so we'll take out that tower so that we can pull round with the Jezzails. Right, you should be able to hit it from there. I don't quite know what you're doing. Pull back. I don't want you being able to get hit. It's rather frustrating. Why are you moving forward? Pull back. Pathfinding does appear to be an issue. No, stop. Right, well that's not quite what I'm after, so if that is the case, let's pull you forward and over here, and pull you forward and over here, and see if we can do it from there. If not, we might have to go for a frontal charge. Is it because these guys are in the way? Let's pull them back. Where do you want to get to? No, can't be dealing with that. Right, in that case then, let's pull these lot over to here, and we'll charge up with those. And this lot can all sit here. And we'll pull those up as reserve so we can go charging in with them. And Ikit, you can run in as well with Ruby. How close do you need to get? Let's throw that there, and we'll throw a Scorch over here. And a Warp Lightning there. And then Ruby, Arcane Conduit. And then Pestilent Breath there. Let's get those guys up. Let's get those underneath the issue. And those you can shoot upon those Savage Orcs just in case. Because apparently we can't shoot anything. Pull around on that side. Rodney, let's pull a bit closer. Just a little bit though. Warp Lightning there. And boom! Once again. Death Frenzy on that lot. I think most of us are just getting hit in the back by ourselves. Plague Priest can pull back. Don't think we're going to need you for a minute. And let's pull those over there. onto that. And they should be able to fire reasonably soon. Yes, but they're all shooting up there and into my troops. Right, in that case then, you lot can pull back. And we'll put all of our heroes down here. Ikit, shoot at them. There are now more Orkies up there. Up on that side. Ikit down there doing a fantastic job. And boom. Put that there, and then we shall do another warp lightning, this time over here onto those archers. Do a pestilent breath that way, and that should destroy just about everyone there. And then Rodney, doom rocket onto the Savage Oak archer boys as well. Warp lightning there. And then we shall wither everyone around us. Arcane conduit, please. Well, we're getting in there with the kills. Ikit's done 60. Ruby's done 11. And Rodney's done 12. Alright, let's pull those back. And let's put a load of Gatling gunners there. And then we'll go for the other two here. Do you know what? No, let's get them in and personal charge at those. And pull those forward. Let's fast forward just a little bit. We want to get those Gatling gunners set up. Oh, wrong one. Run down there. Ready. And boom. We don't want you to be doing that. And get all of this into here, and we'll pull those guys back down here. This lot along here again, and then you two just along there. You can defend against all of this. Kinda just want my rattling gunners to get some half decent kills, because currently they're at 1, 2 and 4. Go on, do some more killing. This is what they're built for. Ooh. Right, now that we've done that, decisive victory and the battle. Okay, so we lost 153, killed 596. Quite a lot of kills with the Jezzails, however, most kills with Ikit, using 95. Catapults getting 36, 48 and 40 respectively. Not that many kills with the Rattling Gunners, but I don't think they got in close enough. The Jezzails, sorry, pardon my speech, got 69, 41 and 64 respectively. Not too shabby, especially seeing as the Bloody Hands leader there, Hozcub, did not actually engage in any sort of fights, neither did the Savage Orc Boar Boys. Probably better that we didn't meet them in a confined street somewhere, bearing in mind that the majority of our army is actually ranged units.
Ikit Claw has no
Okay.
deal with.
We are going to sack it
Destruct sequence
because we don't
countdown.
actually want it. That will give us a little bit of replenishment, not a lot though, doesn't matter. Going to go in and expand the Under Empire. And then on the next turn we're going to jump back over to Myrmidons. Myrmidons, yeah. And we are very quickly just going to throw in a Scavenger Raiders. And that is where we're going to wrap up the part then, guys. So I hope you've enjoyed. I certainly have. Don't forget to leave a comment with whatever you want our end game goal to be, in addition to the short campaign victory, because I'm not going around hunting all the capitals. That would not be fun for you or for me, I don't think. Unless that's what you want. If that's what you want, then don't forget to put that down in the comment section. But if you have liked the video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and obviously comment down below. And also check out the videos shown here and here. Until next time, bye for now.